the body scan, connecting to the element of the earth, that supportive, grounding space that we take so much for granted. First of all, let's get comfortable. Make sure you have everything that you need, cushions, blankets. I will lead this as if you are sitting. So see if you can adapt, hopefully, as I guide you through the body scan. Get as comfy as you are able. And remember, at any time you can change position during the practice. Otherwise, you'll just concentrate on all the bits that don't feel okay. So let yourself begin to settle. We're going to come out of our busy, up in the air head and come deep into our body, the heaviness of our body, the way that it reflects in our bones, in our muscles, in our tendons, in our tissues, in all our organs, the sense of grounding that we're so often too busy to notice. So you've given yourself this time. So begin to rest into your body. Begin to feel the points of contact beneath you, behind you. Could be the chair, the bed, the ground, or through your feet if you're standing. Feel those points of contact. Are they hard? Are they soft? Do they give? And let yourself rest into gravity, into the pull, the gentle tug that we are always resisting. Perhaps imagine you're a bit like the mountain or the tree that has so many surfaces beneath, the roots, the stones, the rocks that steady and balance you. Let yourself rest back into gravity. Let it be your friend to ground and steady and balance you. Intrinsically, we are made up of all of the earth. Let your body rest back onto this earth. And as you do so, as best as you can, begin to notice the feeling of your breath. Begin to notice how the breath comes in and the breath goes out again and again and again. It starts deep within and shares itself to the rest of all of your body. Perhaps you can imagine how the breath starts deep in you and spreads out from the top of your head right down to the tips of your toes. Can you feel that rhythm? Grounding and connecting you, always with you and always within your body. And the air comes in and then goes out again and again and again. Perhaps feel how the air arrives deep into your head, rises up as you breathe in. Perhaps you feel the bones of your skull, the scalp on top, Can you notice the feel of your face on the bones below? Can you notice maybe the bones underneath your eyebrows, the feel of your cheekbones, your jawlines upper and lower? And when you release your lower jaw, just let it hang a little. And the release in your mouth, the opening, a spaciousness. And when you come to your ears, you might feel your ears resting slightly easier when your jawline opens. And at the back of your head, the bony bit at the bottom of your skull, the neck muscle there, releases its grip a little when your jaw softens. And you can let your head rest back more heavily. Let your head soften and settle. Feel the weight of it on your shoulders or on the bed or ground. And perhaps with gravity you feel the softening into all of your neck, spreading into your shoulders, into your back, into your front, and letting go. Do you feel in your neck, perhaps at the front, the voice box, perhaps the vertebral column at the back that goes down into your spine, into your back, and moves, breathing in, breathing out, letting go. Each moment of awareness, a softening into and release. Especially helpful if you come across places that feel tender, tight, like in your neck or shoulders. And you can soften into or around them. Releasing just a little. Can you let your shoulders unfold a little? Perhaps feel their connection with the shoulder joints. And let them soften into the weight of your arms and hands. That pulling in gravity down to settle and steady into the earth. What do you notice in your hands? All the little bones, the knuckles, the metatarsals, the feel of the fingers and thumbs. Up to your wrists, the feel of your lower arms. What about your elbows, the bony bits on the outsides, the hollows on the inside? And can you feel the upper arm that goes up into the shoulder joint? And not forgetting the armpits. Can you let your armpits be felt? They move a little, but usually unnoticed. They connect with the sides of you, the front and back, expanding, subsiding. And feeling all of the front of you and all of the back of you. Can you notice that connection of your back, the spine and the rib cage, the shoulder blades, top of the pelvic cradle, that sacral joint, all bones that settle and let go when we let them. How do they feel right now? Remembering there's no right or wrong way to feel. There's your way. And you might have noticed by now how your thoughts interrupt. Well, that is their job. You might like to notice them, like you would notice leaves on a tree. They are there, they are noticed, and then they let go, down to the canal below, and off they go. A bit like the breath, if we don't attach to them, they come in, and they go out, again and again. Noticing all of the front of you, the rib cage, the collarbone, the breastbone, the belly. Do you feel the movement? Can you soften your belly and feel that expanding and subsiding? How does it feel? Opening, releasing, resting each time back into gravity, back into the earth. Deep into the pelvic bowl. That sense of your bottom, the sitting bones, the pelvic floor. Can you rest into this space, softening and releasing, letting go into the support of the chair, the bed, the ground. Coming into your thighs, big hip joints, big thigh muscles and bones. Are they resting easy or are they perching? Can you let them rest down? Accept the support of the ground, the bed, the chair. Even just a little. Noticing the knee joints and into the shins, into the ankles and the feet, and the many bones of the feet, the toes, the big toes. Resting into the weight of your feet and the weight of all of your body. We are made up of all of our connections with the earth. Let us be stable, rooted, grounded, again and again and again. And all of your body resting. It is perhaps this sense of the body resting that you may like to take forward with you into the rest of your day. This deep connection with the ground and balancing and steadying. And as we begin to close this practice, let your awareness expand. Take in all the noises you can hear around you. Notice perhaps the touch of the cloth of your clothes somewhere on your skin. Perhaps the light on your eyelids. And in a moment when you're ready, just begin to move gently and slowly as we move on into the next part of the day. Thank you for sharing this practice with me.